Ian, incredible game. So close to being, well, you were the hero, but so close to being a superhero, but for Mark Hughes' late equaliser. Describe us first and foremost about the fact that you couldn't play. You were coming back from a broken leg, weren't you? You hadn't played, what, in 8 weeks or so?
Yeah, it was a long time. I was out for 8 weeks. Obviously, we had that unbelievable semi-final against Liverpool after them beating us 9-0 earlier on in the season. And I missed arguably one of the greatest games in Crystal Palace history. So, because I broke my leg going into this cup final, and when I was my rehab had me literally on the day of the final, I'd be right to play.
But you weren't in. You were on the bench, and you looked agitated. You looked angry, Wrighty.
Devastated, because like I say, you know, Crystal Palace got to the FA Cup final. It's a fairy tale cup final as well, because it's Manchester United, it's Alex Ferguson. We went in obviously as underdogs, and I was just devastated. I wasn't starting. So when I did come on, so I've got all that build-up for the whole time, and we're talking about weeks, building up, the last week, building up, and then you're not playing. I'm just like sitting on the side. I thought I was going to burst into tears at one stage. When Phil came off, I remember saying, "Nice one, Barbs," to like say, "Come on, Phil, get off, you know." I was doing that one. Yeah, well done, Barbs. So as I can get on, and all I thought in my mind, Gal, was, I don't care where I am, where I get the ball. As soon as I get it, I don't care who's in front. I'm getting and I'm having a shot. Yeah. I've got to do something in the FA Cup final, and I couldn't believe it, because
you did straight away. Describe to us that feeling, that emotion, what you went through in those few seconds.
Oh my God, my whole life was leading to this moment. I didn't even realise it, because Mike Phelan was somewhere around. So I had to get past him, and as I got past him, I thought I overdone it. But then Gary Pallister, who I always tease Gary and say, "Gary, thanks, you actually made me," right? So Gary Pallister's coming across, and he's coming across so quickly, and I knew he's so tall. So I just cut it back instantly, and then all of a sudden, I'm there, and it's just Jim Leighton, and he just looked so small, and there just seemed to be so much goal. Everything came back to me. My teacher when I was 7 saying, "Ian, look for the big part of the goal." Jim Leighton looking small. Should I go for his legs? And then all of a sudden, Gal, I just thought, just go for that side. When it went in, it was, because when I ran away, the emotion it just flooded up. It just literally from my boots right up to my face. It just went red hot, and I ran away contorted. My face was something like that. And the only thing that snapped me out of like pure emotion and crying was because everybody bundled on top of me, Gal, and I don't like bundles. So like it kind of snapped me out of what I was. But then you get up and you look around, and I'm in Wembley Stadium, the Palace fans with all the balloons, what was going on. It was, I don't know what to say. It was just, it's amazing.
It is hard to describe the feeling of scoring an important goal. I always describe it as it's like an explosion of different emotions, isn't it? Like joy and relief as well, and all sorts of things that matter so much. And then, of course, goes to extra time, and you put your team ahead. You're 3-2 ahead. Yeah. Now you must starting to think, I'm going to be an FA Cup hero.
So I kind of like hesitated my run, and then as I knew he was going to come back, because I knew John Slaughter was going to come back, and then I slowed it down, and then bam, as soon as he got into it, I just went wham to the far post, and it came, and I volleyed it in. And with this celebration, I just ran away like bewildered. What's going on? I can't lie to you. When we kicked off again, I was thinking, oh my God, I've scored 2 goals in the FA Cup final. This is amazing. I can't believe it. I'm going to be the hero.
Only for your dreams to be dashed. What was that like when Mark Hughes stuck it away?
You don't realise that you've missed your opportunity. You've missed your chance to beat them. That was the day to beat them. And when we did play in the replay, it didn't go the same way. People said that Steve Coppell told us to go out and try and kick them off the pitch. We didn't. We just couldn't deal with it. And in the end, we lost 1-0. But when I left the stadium and went home and everything, people knew me. People were stopping me in the streets. People when I was going to my mum's and stuff, people were stopping in the street, coming up. I could not believe what was going on, because
life changer.
Oh, I couldn't believe it. It was unbelievable. Yeah. You know what I mean? It was like I was kissing babies. Take it, kiss it, take it back. You know, it was like, it was something that when I remember after that, Gal, it was so evident to me that something's changed in my life massively. I remember going home, like, so that was the Saturday, going home the Sunday, then the Monday I was going to, realising and having to say, oh my God, what's, you know, I was flustered. I was totally flustered by it. I didn't know how to deal with it. Crystal Palace fans, especially, there's an old generation of Crystal Palace fans that, because they see my associate with Arsenal, and obviously Arsenal's global, it's obviously a lot more global than Crystal Palace. So I've got a lot more stuff doing with Arsenal, and I'm always talking about them. And they think for some reason that I don't like them, or I love Crystal Palace for everything that Crystal Palace gave me.
Yeah. Thanks for checking out the BBC Sport YouTube channel. Remember to give this video a like and make sure you subscribe and hit the bell button so you never miss an upload. See you soon.